Brittany. Welcome back to the Hearts and Cake 90. So today's video is brought to you again by MyFirstWig. If you've been watching me for at least 3 years, you know I have worked with MyFirstWig several times and they are one of my favorite human hair companies. I have done so many wig sales in the last year, and most of the human hair wigs that I still own are from this company because I feel like they have very beginner friendly wigs and they get the lace right. They do Yaki textures really well, and that's one of my favorite textures in general, but definitely from them. So I am going to be showing you guys a wig called April. I'm going to show you guys the unboxing and how I styled her, and then we will get into the actual review. So if you are interested in how I got this style, keep on watching. All right, so we are back and I showed you guys the unboxing and how I styled April. So it's just so much about this wig that I like. But I'm gonna go ahead and read you all the specs about this wig. This is their Malaysian human straight hair with a side bang. So that's why we have these layers here. So if you wanted to, you know, make them more prominent, you could. But I do like that this has layers. I have their wig Alexis as well, and I recently reviewed that in the last like 3 months. So it looks very similar to this. The only difference is this one has layers. So if you have Alexis, all you have to do is add layers to it. But if you don't and you prefer layers, I would go with this one versus Alexis. It's 16 inches, which is a perfect everyday density for me. Now if you're shorter than me, I would go with a shorter length, probably 14 inches. 14 inches would be really cute and perfect for everyday as well. 6 feet tall, and this is where the 16 inches falls on me. This seems a little bit longer than 16, like it could be 18, but. So here's the back. This is 130% density, and I never go with that density because I'm just so accustomed to getting 150, 180, and 200 sometimes, but this is such a natural and realistic density right here. Like, and it's not thin, like it's not thin at all to me. But if you're somebody who likes, you know, fuller densities, go with the higher ones, but I think this 130 is perfect. This is obviously a Yaki texture, which I love. They always get Yaki textures right. It's Yaki and it still has movement to it. So it's not a super coarse Yaki, it's a nice light Yaki. This is a cap size too. I think that's medium to large if I'm not mistaken. It does have an adjustable elastic band in the cap that you guys saw, and the knots are deep bleached. Okay, so the lace on this wig is their Swiss lace, and it is super thin, which makes it melt into your scalp, like really, really melt. That's something I really like about this wig. I feel like you can wear it glueless, but if I want all of my wigs to be like super laid and melted. So I just felt like I needed to got to be glued, but you don't have to if you don't want to. If you adjust your straps right, you probably don't need got to be glued, because I have worn some of their wigs glueless before. I did that with this one. I tweezed the hairline some more, and I feel like it made it look even more natural, but you don't have to do that, especially if you are a beginner or somebody who just does not like to pluck your wigs. The knots were already bleached, and it says no work needed, but I don't know of any wig that is just no work at all. You still gonna have to flat iron it, make sure it has all those bumps and stuff out of it. So you do have to do some work to the wig, because I still had to. April to me is absolutely gorgeous. I really like I told you guys, I like the density of this wig. I like the style. I like that it has the side bang with the layers in it. This just looks so natural with this 130% density, and I don't think I've tried this density before. On camera, definitely looks really, really natural. On my balcony, it looks very natural. But when I went outside, the lace did look just a smidge too dark, and this is why. On camera, for the ring light, you always have to compensate and go a little bit darker with your powder so it doesn't come off ashy on camera. But the trade-off is when you go in natural light, your lace can come off a little bit too dark, and that's happened with me several times. So this lace color actually is perfect, but you have to balance it out when you're using a ring light, because it just exaggerates stuff and makes things just look too white. So before I wear this out publicly and everything, I'm gonna wash it and not go super hard with the powder, because the lace color is really, really good. I just have to make sure I look good on camera, because this is where I'm showing you guys, you know, the review and everything. But overall, this is so, so beautiful. Probably one of the most natural human hair wigs I've ever tried. You can just always expect really good quality from MyFirstWig, and I'm not gassing. I really think this is one of the most natural human hair wigs I've tried, and I have tried a lot, and I've had, you know, tons of sponsored videos, but I mean, this looks so good. I just have to go back to the drawing board before I wear her outside and not have my lace too dark. But besides that, I think it's beautiful. I did tweeze the hairline quite a bit, so I did get a lot of shedding on my lap. But as far as tangling, no. My hands are gliding through it. No tangles whatsoever. Of course, the luster is very natural because this is a Yaki texture. Yes, this is a human hair wig, and this is a very good quality human hair wig. So this is not gonna be super inexpensive. This is an investment wig, but I do highly recommend MyFirstWig. A lot of people ask me like which human hair companies do I like or I would recommend. I usually always say MyFirstWig. If you are interested in this wig, you can head over to their website and pick up April. I will have in the description box a direct link, and if they have any coupon codes, they will be listed there. Shout out to MyFirstWig for sponsoring another video, and shout out to you guys for tuning in to the premiere, because I'm sure this is a premiere. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, your notifications are turned on, and you like and share this video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.